Do I need to bring the Prabhuji Kartal also?
Yes, that would be very nice, Mataji.
Okay, yeah, Prabhuji, yeah. I don't think so. I can operate this laptop today. I don't know what's happened. It's not working, Prabhuji. Just a second, Prabhuji. I'll be back just a second, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, that's fine.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Jagat Guru Shila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jai Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girvaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Raja Ranjana Yamuna Tira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girvaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girvaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Raja Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Raja Ranjana Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Tira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare जगत कृष्ण प्रभुपाद की जय हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय थैंक यू ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापिने येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति सोपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुक्तपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवश्च श्रीरूपसाग्रजाता सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पदाना सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश हे कृष्णा करुण सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपदे गोपिशा गोपिकांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणनामि हरिप्रिय वांसकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधु एवश्च पतितनां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णविष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तनं साम्नमिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण थैंक यू
हरे कृष्ण we got devotee
श्रीमद् भागवत गीता as it is श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय 15.15
okay you want to
ओम
do
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय श्रीमद् भागवत गीता एज इट इज की जय जगतगुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय चैप्टर 15 श्लोका 15 the yoke of the supreme person सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तः स्मृति ज्ञानम् अपोहनं च वैदैश्च सर्वैरमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृत वेद विददेव चाहम् सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तः स्मृति ज्ञानम् अपोहनं च वैदैश्च सर्वैरवमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृत वेद विद एव चाहम् सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तः स्मृति ज्ञानम् अपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्ववेद विदेव चाहम् सर्वस्य of all living beings cha and aham I hriddhi in the heart sanivistya situated mattah from me smriti remembrance jnanam knowledge apohanam forgetfulness cha and vedahi by the vedas cha also sarvaiva all aham I am eva certainly vedya knowledge knowable sorry Vedeha knowable Vedanta Krita the compiler of the Vedanta Veda Vida the knowledge of the Vedas, eva certainly cha, and aham, I. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be unknown. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta. I am the knower of the Vedas. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Ki Jai. Purport. The Supreme Lord is situated as the Paramatma in everyone's heart, and it is from him that all activities are initiated. The living entities forget everything of his past life, but he has to act according to the direction of the Supreme Lord, who is witness to all his work. Therefore, he begins his work according to his past deeds, requires knowledge, is the supplier to him, and remembrance is given to him, and he forgets also about his past life. Thus, the Lord is not only all the pervading; He is also localizing in every individual's heart. He awards the different fruitive results. He is worshipable not only as the impersonal Brahma, the supreme personality of Godhead, and the localized Paramatma, but as the form of the incarnation of the Vedas as well. Sorry, but as the form of the incarnation of the Vedas as well. The Vedas gives the right direction to people so that they can properly mold their lives and comes back to the Godhead, back to home. The Vedas offer knowledge of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, and Krishna is his incarnation as a Vasudev, is the compiler of the Vedanta Sutra. The commentations on the Vedanta Sutra by Vyasadeva in the Srimad Bhagavatam gives the real understanding of Vedanta Sutra. The Supreme Lord is so full that the deliverance of the conditioned soul. He is the supplier and biggister of food stuff, the witness of his activities and the givers of knowledge in the form of the Vedas and as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, the teacher of the Bhagavad-gita. He is worshipable by the conditioned soul. Thus, God is all good. God is all merciful. Ananta Prabhista Satata Jnananam. He living in the living entities forgets as soon as he acquires his presence body, the beginning his works but he begins his work again, initiated by the Supreme Lord. Although the forgets, the Lord gives him the intelligence to renew his work where he ended his last life. So not only does a living entities enjoy or suffer in the world according to the mm, uh, dictation from the Supreme Lord situation locally in the heart, but he received the opportunity to understand the Vedas from him. If one is serious about understanding the Vedic knowledge, then Krishna gives the requires intelligence. By why does he sorry? Why does he present the Vedic knowledge for understanding? Because a living entities individually need to understand Krishna. Vedic literature confirmed this. Yo Saura Sarvaira Vedaira Gitteya. In all the Vedic literature, beginnings from the four Vedas, Vedanta Sutra and the Upanishad and Puran, the glories of the Supreme Lord are celebrated. By performance of Vedic rituals, discussion of the Vedic philosophy and worship of the Lord in devotional service, he is attended. Therefore, the purpose of the Vedas is to understand Krishna. The Vedas give us direction by which to understand Krishna and process of realizing him. The ultimate goal is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vedanta Sutra 1.14. Confirm this is the following words, Tatta Sutta Samanavayatya. One can attain perfection in these stages by understanding Vedic literature. One can understand his relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead by performing the different process. One can approach him, and at the end, one can attain the supreme goal, who is no other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In this verse, the purpose of the Vedas, the understanding of Vedas, and the goal of the Vedas are clearly defined. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hare Krishna. In this sloka, our Prabhupada clearly mentioned about our Lord Krishna, who is situated in our heart to give us guide to follow the good things to do it. Uh, but unfortunately, we are human beings. We so much attached with the material things, and we do unknowingly so many things, which is not purposed to be do it, but it's happened. So here clearly says in the purport, our Supreme Lord is provide what we need it, what like remembrance, forgetfulness, and knowledge, what knowledge we need it. Yeah. And each verse is so clearly mentioned here. Sarveshcha saham ridisanivisto. I'm seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance. It's so clearly said here. Sarveshcha chaham ridisanivisto. The Lord clearly declare here, I am the only one giving the knowledge, uh, remembrance, and if needed somewhere else, so he will provide the forgetfulness also. Uh, is is this all about? You will know it when you start to connect with the Krishna. To feel the Krishna, you have to get the association with the Krishna devotees, and then you will gradually get this all the feelings to know the who's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Without association, Krishna's devotee will not feel this all kind of things. Maybe we feel it, but we cannot get the proper process to connect with the Krishna. But the to connect with our Lord Krishna, we have to go through the devotees. And in this sloka, Krishna describes how we test within the heart of all the living entities, direct and dares, wonderful things. Like Krishna says here, Sarvasya Chaham Sanibisto, in the hearts of every one single living entities, I reside. He clearly revealed here. He's not um, he's not living in only one only him, not he's saying not in the only human beings he's living. He's saying living entities. That means all the animals, insect who have lives, Krishna is there. uh, and Krishna says, I reside in the form of the super soul Krishna. And Krishna was saying here, to soul to do what he will do. Mattaha smriti jnanam apohanam cha, to um, uh, to understand our Lord Krishna, um, to enough know the knowledge. He is the only one to provide. And smriti, like remembrance, remembrance, what we are doing for lordship, or whatever we're doing for the activities. Like for example, if we're doing regular based on our job, house activities, that those things, sometimes we forgot to be, because of the so many things going on in our life. And sometimes we might be, we will forget to do what we need to do. But our Lord is so merciful. When those kind of things you need to remember, He will give you knowledge also to remind you quickly. So Smriti is the remembrance, Jnanam is the knowledge, and Apohanam means the forgetfulness by the staying in our hearts as the supreme soul, Krishna. Our Lord will give us knowledge, remembrance, and forgetfulness. Also, and all the knowledge comes to us by mercy of our Lord Krishna, to what to do or what to not to do for a living entities to survive, giving the all the what is called as knowledge, uh, comes from the our Lord. Sometime we thinking, we thinking, whatever happening and whatever we achieving and whatever activities we are doing, we thinking we are the doer, I'm doing, that's why it's happening. It's some kind of ego comes on our life, but it's not right. It's all happening by the Krishna's plan. Accordingly it's happening. But some, unfortunately, we are human being, we thinking, we are the doer. Unfortunately, it's not that. It's the doer is our Lord Krishna. He got already all planned for us what to do or what to not to do. He will provide all the knowledge, remembrance, all the activities. And this material body, uh, this what material body and entire all other material body and the next life, Krishna makes the person forget the experience of the previous life. Here, other one thing is it's mentioned also. uh, Whatever no, I want to say for now, this life, I want to say this life, I don't know next life what we gonna having, we don't know. And maybe we had it, I'm not sure also previous life is what we did it also, we don't know. So that kind of knowledge also Krishna will give it us, what to remember or what to not remember. So in that way, Krishna accordingly give us bless, what to remember, what to not remember, and what to need to do next. Some deeds give us good life ahead also. Some bad deed will get the what is called flush out the dust things also. Krishna will give in this life to make it Krishna consciousness. So if we do remember all the situation what we have did it past and in future, and in the present time what we're doing, if we do remember all kind of things, uh, maybe we will make the normal function in our normal activities. But Krishna will give us what is the best for you. Accordingly that he will guide us. So in that way, I want to read one sentence. If you remember situation of the past life, you cannot make normal function in new life. So Krishna makes such a person forgetful. Mm, sorry. So Krishna makes such a personal person forgets about the experience of life in this new life. So Krishna will gives the forgetfulness, and Krishna also gives remembrance Krishna give us remembrance of why this living entities left that body and the entire other material's body, because he still has the material described to fulfill. So in this way, I want to say one thing. Yeah. For example, to say it, previous life, I was in a Krishna bhakti, but somehow there is my some desire to serve the Lord. Unfortunately, like I couldn't fulfill on that time, and that soul was holding, that desire I couldn't solve to Lord. If that desire he was holding and he left his body, in Krishna mercy, in this new body, he will get that opportunity to serve. Like, for example, I want to say it, somehow, I don't know, I got also Krishna consciousness after such a long year. In 32 years, I got, after 32 years, I got this proper consciousness because of my little one. Uh, I feel like that. I don't know that is my good thought or not. I don't know, but I feel it on myself. I feel it. Maybe he came to help me, or maybe he came to himself to help get the Krishna consciousness. I don't know yet, but I feel it in my Krishna consciousness journey. What I feel it, he comes in my life to give us also Krishna consciousness, to give a Krishna bhakti and prem, and he wants to fulfill his missing mission to complete in this lifetime. So I feel it like that. So I made this one point here. So far, I think new soul will get the chance to serve the Lord. I found it like that. So hope everyone understanding what I trying to express. Haribo. And another point, uh, yeah, yeah. So when we go to that's the one example I give my own life journey with my son. So my children. So we are doing that process. We're trying to get the Krishna prema. So yeah, those desire to living entities is now entire sorry, those desire to living entities in a new body. Krishna gives the knowledge, remembrance, and forgetfulness as the supreme soul staying our hearts, because as a super soul, Krishna witness all our active action and our thought thoughts to records all of them. Yeah. It's now a little bit clear to me also. Hope yeah. Yeah, all the living entities gets the affected by one's entire action, object of the people in the world. Yeah, all the living entities doing for the they we are all affected by the material things. We trying to fulfill only our material thing to fulfill, like for example, I want to say it, I want to wear beautiful dress, I want to do the I want to go the holiday nice place, I want to eat nice food, like that, you know but here, Lord is the provider. What the entities need, accordingly, accordingly, it's happened by the Lord. Yeah, the Supreme Soul who stayed right to next to the living entities within the hearts. Living entities is not to affect. So Krishna gives knowledge, remembrance, and the forgetfulness. Then Krishna says, Vedisya Sarvaira Vedischa Sarvaira Aham Eva Vedev. By studying all the Vedas, Vedic scripture, I am to the known. Yeah, Krishna is the supreme knowledgeable object. After studying all the Vedic literature, one has come to the understanding of what Krishna is, who is Krishna is. Vaideshya Sarvaira Aham eva vidyo Vedanta Krita. Indeed, Krishna is a complier of Vedantas, and Vedanta Krita Veda Evascha, Vedanta Krita Veda Evascha is Krishna. Krishna is the knower and Krishna is the Vedanta. Krishna is the complier. Vedanta and Krishna. Krishna is knower of the Vedanta, and by the studying all the Vedas, it is the Krishna who is to be known as the Krishna is the object of the all the Vedic knowledge. So here what we need to understand, whatever we're doing and happen, it's not our process, our effort. There is someone is prepared for to make it effort and giving the bless and do the all the systematically done it. Some kind of thing is going here and there, but this is all about the Krishna. He's the one doer. So in far, everything is understanding here and there. Uh, to know the Veda, Vedanta, sorry, Vedischa Sarvairam Aham Eva Vidyo, Vedanta Krita, Veda Veda Evam Cha. So all the this some life being concept is soul should be knows about who is the supreme lord and who is the providing all the vedas and who is this all the things happening by the krishna and to know who is to know about this whole thing happening, so knowledgeable about also krishna. So krishna is the everything for us. He's the only one for us to providing all entire entity to survive what we need it: air, sun, water, food, and other kind of things which is material things. Without that one we cannot alive. This is all whole things is provided by our lord krishna. So jagat guru shila prabhupada ki jai. So in conclude I want to say one thing: only one our krishna is the supplier for all the things. Hare Krishna. Is there any question, please? And forgive me, I try to explain more about the forgetfulness and knowledge and remembrance about all the supplier by our Lord Krishna. Some here and there I couldn't do it properly, but this is my small effort. Thank you so much for hearing me. Hare Krishna. Jagat Guru Shila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your kindly sharing, putting all your efforts and explaining this to all of us on this particular shloka. Okay, so shall we open invite questions from the devotees, Mataji? Okay, so dear devotees, if you have got any questions or you wanted to share anything on this particular shloka to Mataji, so kindly raise. Kindly share. Radha Sekha Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dina, Shrestha Mataji, thank you so much. I think when you were speaking that verse, what was so nice was that you were very, very sincere, and it's like realized knowledge for you, and that really came across so deeply that you have imbibed this, and you're speaking from a place of realization. That's how it came across, and especially the deep realization that you said that, it is even we're always even forgetting Krishna's hand is in everything also, and that you was that realization for us today, that it's Krishna. You brought that realization of Krishna to us, that remembrance, forgetfulness, everything actually comes from Krishna, because we can talk about Krishna all the time, but then sometimes we think, oh, it's just we just carry on with our day-to-day life, and we don't like go back to that until we realize, oh, actually it's coming from Krishna. And the fact that even Krishna's knowledge is coming to us, that's because Krishna's giving us remembrance of him as well. The only one question that I have, and I think it's because of the in your talk, you were saying that you said that like your son, you realized that he's like, you had that realization that he's like a soul that's been sent to you for, because he's a devotee, or um like how much of our karma do we forget and how much do we remember? And sometimes intuition, like we think, yes, okay, so I think, oh, my nephew is my granddad, or he's come back to help us or something. How much is that remembrance, or is that our karma? How do we understand that?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you so much, Radha Sevigne Mataji. So it's a really wonderful question, Mataji. Before I get this consciousness, Krishna consciousness, I was also thinking about same question, Mataji. How is gonna be happen in my life? If happen, it's meant to happen, should be happen before. Why after he came and it's happening in my life? I was previously worshipping other demigods also, and I was worshiping Lord Krishna also. When Janmashtami come, I do fasting, till midnight, and doing all those things, Mataji. Never I feel, this is the way to go ahead, this is the way to back to Godhead to go, and this is the things to do. Krishna is waiting for us, like that. Never feel it. Since he came, Mataji, is I feel such a like a, some kind of enlightening comes in our life, and he also showing the his activities. When he saw the Prabhupada, he jump and do the high jump and is expressing his gratitude to Prabhupada. Thank you for this life giving. I will do something like that. He saw the gratitude to lordship in front of the Lord. And when we go to kirtan like that, his express is different. So in that way, Mataji, I feel this is the maybe he's missing life, or bhakti life, or my one is beginning with him bhakti life. I was getting so confused. So far I'm now clear, Mataji, because of him and our doing best is going so smoothly. Whatever we activities doing, if I, like, for example, I want to give to him, I want to give you one example. Daily activities, Mataji. You have to chant today sincerely one round, he will accept it. And you have to offer the Lord one fruits today. Without offering, you will not get the prasadam. He's accepted. And he need to read one sloka every day, he will do it, like that. In that way, I feel it, Mataji. Yeah, if something is making bonding with the Krishna, I found it like that, Mataji. Am I giving you right answer for you or not? I don't know, Mataji, but I feel it like that, Mataji. Somehow he's came to our life. We got a good remembrance with the Krishna also. Oh, every single time, Mataji, since beginning day morning, our consciousness becomes with the only Krishna. Oh, we have to get bath, we have to worship Lord. Without offering, we're not gonna having anything. They got a consciousness, Mataji. Till they didn't finish their morning chores, they knows they will not get the food to eat. So that is become like a it's habits, like a routine which is Prabhupada made for us. Mangalarti 4:30, and after Mangalarti you have to do chanting 16 round, and after that Guru Puja, and after that you must listen the Bhagavad-gita or Chaitanya Charitamrita or Srimad Bhagavatam, like that. And after that you can honor your prasadam, and you can begin your day like that. Same after he came in our life, gradually this old kind of routine came to my life, Mataji. So we were so wondering, before we didn't plan for this whole thing to do it, Mataji. So we was doing as usual, normal human people, do like that, like that. We do like same, Mataji. We don't bother for make this kind of rule and regulation at home, Mataji. So
That's amazing.
so I found it like that. I don't know, Mataji. I'm still looking for that answer properly, Mataji. But so far, but we are connected with the Krishna, Mataji. That's the bliss.
Yeah.
So that's why
It shows in your voice. Yeah, it shows in your conviction and the way you're speaking, and it's like I said, it feels like realized knowledge, like you're speaking from your own realization of
It's a
Krishna.
practical, Mataji. It's on my life journey. Whatever I feel it, Mataji, I'm expressing same thing. I'm not creating my own, like an
Yes, yes,
imagining with the
yes.
Krishna. Oh, supposed to be happen like that. This and oh, this should happen like that. No, Mataji. Whatever is happening in my life journey is happening. I'm expressing in front of you, Mataji and Prabhuji. So it's very beautiful path to go ahead, Mataji. I want to say, I'm trying to engage, whoever here in a consciousness. Some are here and there, they getting so much conflict, what to do or what to not to do. In that time I was saying to them, please focus on your breath and concentrate whoever you believe in the Lord. Just focus on him or her and leave it to them. Look how you get the magic in your life, and it's proof on my life, Mataji. Haribo.
Very well. Yeah.
So
It
yeah.
shows in your whole, yeah, your whole essence.
Yeah.
You're
So
Okay.
very
this
blessed.
is our Krishna consciousness journey, Mataji. We are so blessed. Prabhupada chose us to give this way to go ahead. But somehow, Mataji, to be fact, Mataji, I don't know, some material things attach so much, Mataji, in that way. I want to come and my children wants to come too also, but we cannot make the, good essence to move ahead. I don't know, some here and there is keep going on, Mataji. But honestly speaking, it's really beautiful journey. I know, but I couldn't give the time properly. I don't know, time is for everyone consume or only for me. I don't know.
Yeah,
So
time is for
yeah,
everyone. Yeah.
but so far, Mataji, whatever activities I'm doing and making for them, I'm blessed. I'm happy. They're doing so happily, Mataji. It's not forcefully, Mataji. They know if I don't do this much, mommy not gonna be happy or Krishna not gonna be happy. So we need to do it like that. So we're doing so far, Mataji. Jai
Yeah,
There
Srila
is a
Prabhupada.
small point, Mataji, I'm just going to
Yeah, sure,
mention.
Mataji, go ahead. Radhika Sevika Mataji, have you got your question answer, Mataji, so far?
yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, pleasure to do
Actually,
that.
actually, it's
Thank you. Yeah,
inside the question what you were saying about your son. I think
yeah,
children can be seen as a form of God,
yeah.
and serving and raising them with love itself is spiritual practice. Way to realize the God. I think it's a selfless service, and between Krishna and us is love, and your child come to you as a love, and yeah, so that could be something that's connect to Godhead is love. That's what I feel. um
I'm
that's just the
completely agree
point.
with your point, Mataji. Haribol. Yeah, it's a such a make a
Horrible.
sense, Mataji. Yes, that's true also, Mataji.
Yeah, I think children and family and relationship
Yeah,
is all, although we love Krishna, but it's all connected with love. And there is love is only thing what Krishna wants. Krishna wants love from Radha, Krishna wants love from us, and we love Krishna, and that's all connected. Your child is a form of love, and that's a selfless love, and that could connect you to directly to spiritual world. I feel like I'm so interested in this question, although I'm actually somewhere
sure.
very place where I can't even speak more. But Radha Sevika Mataji, she's got so much spiritual knowledge, and whenever I hear her, I feel like, oh my goodness, I have to say something. Haribol.
Haribol. No, very nice realization, Mataji. Whatever you giving point, it's the best point, Mataji. We learn two pathway, Mataji. One is practically, one is readingly, and some not only three. Three, I want to say three. One is readingly, Mataji. One is
Yeah,
practically, and one is someone doing activities seeingly. You
yeah,
know, that's three kinds of makes you what is going on, what is the best for you to do it. Sometimes we thinking, yeah, whatever I'm doing, I'm the best. No, someone is there to judging us, analyzing us, what is the going on to you. So that
yeah,
is our Krishna, Mataji. So he will give us whatever we're doing, it's good or bad, he will give if good, he will give the remembrance nicely. If we did it wrong also, he will give so nicely, kindly, Mataji, without any effort, he will give the, forgetfulness also.
yeah,
So kind, Mataji. Maybe we'll think, we did very major mistake here there. But our Krishna saying, no, this he will make the, so minor, like, nothing happened, not to worry, I'm there, like that. He will hold like that, Mataji.
100%.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mataji, for clarifying.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol. Haribol.
Thank you, Mataji, adding us some enlightening here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Gayatri
Prabhuji, would you
Mataji.
like to add some more? Prabhuji, please go ahead. Today I decided, let me feel, some whatever I feel it. So, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah,
Over
you
to you.
have just asking Matajis and Prabhujis to raise any questions still to share their views, Mataji.
Yeah.
Gayatri Mataji, you wanted to share?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Dina Shrestha Mataji. It was
Hare Krishna.
wonderful Mataji to see you in person, like actually not in person, but at least it is nice to see you Mataji, and very nicely you have said about the shloka Mataji. It was very nice, wonderful, and in this shloka I have realized that forgetfulness is also Krishna, so which is so really nice, because some things we just want to forget because they are not really even every day I want to ask Krishna that I should forget all these material things, boring things, and just remember him all the time. So we should just forget, and that is also him. He in Bhagavadgita he has said so many beautiful things. Even death also is him, and lot of people are waiting for death to come because they are suffering from pain. So death is also him. So some people think that these things are all bad things, like forgetting or something. Oh, how can you forget and all that? But if we remember that that is also Krishna, then it's
Yeah.
so beautiful, Mataji. Beautifully said, Mataji. Thank you so much for your wonderful
Haribol.
class
I forgot
today.
to add this one word. Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. You added this one. Yeah. I put it that note, but I forgot to express this one. Thank you, Mataji. Yeah.
Jai
It's
Bhakti
very hard.
Mataji.
Mataji, we just remember for the, joy things. Only happy we do remember. And whatever, sad things happen in our life, we keep, we do forget, but, how to express it. Yeah, it is hard to take that what is date to accept in our life. Very hard to make that to date to accept in our life. We have to be purify our soul. I think so. Chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, then makes it easy to understand this one, isn't it, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, for sure,
Yeah.
Mataji. And
Haribol.
after getting all you devotees association, my life has changed like drastically, Mataji. And thank you for that. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Not only us, Mataji, that one also because of Krishna, Mataji. I mentioned over there, whatever we need it, Krishna is the only one doer, Mataji. We are nothing, Mataji. That's why, keep it in the center in our Lord Krishna, and he will do everything. Make your effort also. Without your effort, you will not achieve anything, Mataji. Sometimes some person are do like that, nothing making the effort, and they waiting for the happening. It's not going to happen. Krishna need some making the effort. Then that accordingly that effort is he deserve or not, he will decide it. So yeah, thank you,
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Bol.
Krishna, Mataji. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, very nice. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, we'll ask other devotee. Gaurangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, Dina Mataji, this is also important verse. Mataji mentioned about that. See all of things mentioned I heard today. Thank you, Mataji. It's a very nice
Hare
verse
Krishna,
and topic,
Mataji.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. I tried my best to, understand this all verses, Mataji, but some here and there I missed it. Hopefully, I will catch it more. This is my third time practice to catch all the verses. To be honest, sharing my realization. So far I catch some. I still I couldn't go too deeply to understand yet. So hopefully I will get the more deeply. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, once a month, once a time you give this class, then you know how to do, Mataji, how to say.
Hari Bol. Thank
I
you.
think
Please
that
keep in
okay.
the prayer, Mataji. I will do my best
Sure,
to make
Mataji.
a,
Hare Krishna.
to make a own purification, Mataji. To make this is the body, Mataji. Actually, we need to pure our soul. Body is anywhere, anything's gonna be happen. That is the material things, yeah, Mataji. But soul is so pure. It,
Yes.
yeah.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, do you have Swarup Prabhuji to share or ask Prabhuji?
Yes, this was very nicely done, Shrestha Mataji. Very nicely
Hare
explained
Krishna,
the whole
Prabhuji.
thing. It was very nice. If I
All
may, I
glories
was
to Srila
just
Prabhupada, Prabhuji, and all glories to our devotees.
all good to Srila
You
Prabhupada.
so effortlessly forgive me what I did is mistake, and easily showing
Not
the
at
way
all.
to
You did
move.
it
So
very
thank
well.
you, Prabhuji and Mataji all.
You did it very well, Mataji. It was very nicely done. It was very well explained. And there are some your personal experiences and your reflections you have put together and put forward very nicely, Mataji. I was just
Haribol.
thinking of one thing
Yeah, Prabhuji.
that uh, yes, of course, I absolutely believe that everything is Krishna's desire, everything is Krishna's this thing, and we are just instruments of Krishna. But then I was thinking that, some people they do, for example, in your last example, when you were saying that some people are more active and some people are less active, and is that not because of their past karmas and prakriti that how they are being made, and then according to uh, how Krishna can help also is being influenced by that.
Yeah,
Could
Prabhuji.
I explain to you?
No, I got it, Prabhuji. It's a completely agree with the karma, Prabhuji. So far, I understand reading the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, and since got the Krishna consciousness activities, Prabhuji, it's all about the karma, Prabhuji. Not only previous life, Prabhuji. This is present life also. What we did it the since we know doing the activities. It's all gonna be makes the effect, Prabhuji. So yeah, uh, main thing is our karma, Prabhuji, and. Other things is Krishna's blessing also I want to sing what is called that, to be honest to saying, Prabhuji, since I know it, this jagat is mithyalaya sasottam, so this is not that jagat to stay the soul. This jagat is means like dukhalayam asastam. So here you will not get the any happiness. Maybe you feel few minutes happiness, it will go, Prabhuji. So this jagatin means you have to struggle to get the all the kind of happiness. I think we have to go back to Godhead, then you will achieve, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
uh,
Very good.
am I giving
Very
you
good.
right answer, Prabhuji, so far? If not,
Yes,
then
yes. No,
our
no.
Amar Prabhuji
Prabhuji,
gonna
also
help the
you
this
said it, I
answer.
agree with it as well. And
Yeah.
Mataji, also you said is agree with this well. Is karma is, Prabhuji, you said karma. Yes, or
Main
karma
thing is,
is not, but still we do little bit every day. And then
yeah,
Krishna will help us. And
yeah.
only little tiny changes. If you do, I'm not sure, and I'm not joining
Mataji is
that much as
right. Our
well.
Prabhupada
But
said, Mm. Yeah. Yeah, Mataji, go ahead, please. Then I will add one more things over there, which is I
yeah,
feel in my
sorry.
practical life. No, Mataji.
Yeah, you
Carry
can
on,
say
Mataji. Yeah.
afterwards. I said it's
Yeah.
okay, Mataji.
Prabhuji, our Prabhupada says there, when you clapping your hand, you will change the old karma, making the, taking away all our karma. Some, there is one story, I don't remember, Prabhuji, I don't want to say that those story, but I found it in that story, what is, we can change, taking our Lord name, we can purify our sinful life, which one is previous or going to be future. or present, we can make a different chant Harinam, clapping with the joy with the Lordship. So this hand, this what is called this line, we can make the different, Prabhuji, to taking sincerely Lord name, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Very nicely explained. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
And thank you, Jagriti Tanda Mataji.
That's okay, Prabhuji. It's just
Thank you, Mataji, helping for some dose point to adding here.
no, that's fine, Mataji. Is we all
Yeah,
learning, but you said it is yes. Is I heard that story as well, Mataji. What you said is totally
yeah,
correct. They say it is like the we changing our luck by doing clapping hands. They saying
yeah,
that way as well, and even though is a little thing we can change, make little change for every day, then
yeah,
it's build up. And my own experience, I used to do only one mala, very difficulty, like one is okay for me, two is okay for me, then is somebody told me do in the divide, like do 6 in the
mhm,
morning, do 5 in the afternoon, do 4, and 5 in the, sorry, is then the 5 in the afternoon. Altogether you do at least 11 mala, then add
yeah,
in the night time 5. 1 week you do only 5 mala, then add it in the afternoon 5, then add it in the evening in the 5, like divide it. And after that, once you get used to it, you can do it easily in the 16 in the morning if you want to do. But if you doing it in the morning more, then it's a more beneficial. And but if you can't do it, then you can divide that way, and you can make slowly changes within 1 month. We need 29 days to changes, but it sometimes is very difficult. Like Prabhuji said, is our past karma.
yeah.
But
And
we can add on only one we can try, then definitely is happen. My own experience.
yeah, agree,
Thank
Mataji.
you.
Hari
Thank
bol,
you.
very
Hari
nice,
If
Bol.
Mataji.
I may,
Thank
something is a very interesting point that Mataji mentioned. Even in terms of Japa, Amaga Prabhu knows, and I briefly mentioned to him that even I think that Krishna has a way to take you in that journey. You know, he makes you start at a certain time. He makes you do that many that he thinks you are fit to do, and then he brings you to more and more, and then he brings you to 16, and then he makes a plan for you that okay, I know you can only do, as you Mataji you said, 6 in the morning, and then okay, now you do another 3 4 during the lunch time, and do another 3 4. So I think even that is a very interesting thing, how that transition or that journey happens in the whole. I think in the whole process, everything that you go through seems that someone else has made the plan, and has a way of making you do it. It's not that I have seen that with your effort, sometimes it's difficult to achieve that until unless someone else is this thing. And of course the devotees, they play a big part in this journey, and they help you uh, do this. But yes, that's it. I will stop now. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very beautiful, Prabhuji. Very nice
Yeah.
lesson.
I want to add one more things here. Our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu point in the Sichastakam first point. Cheto darpana marjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam Shreyam kairava chandrika vitaranam Vidya Jivanam is our Chetu Darpana. Slowly taking the Lord name, holy names is gonna be, slowly remove the all the obstacles, whatever dots in our life. It will remove slowly. It's not gonna go magically. For example, yeah, we're talking about the japa now. Japa also, it's take time to get that test for with the Lord. Might be one mala, it's not makes you bonding with him. Two mala not gonna be makes him bonding. And slowly, if you hearing attentively all the words, gradually you will feel the Lord, and that taste, and you don't want to leave the mala, you want to continue. Sometimes you will not feel it, you finish the 16 round already and you want to do more. So it's so nice, Prabhuji and Mataji. So it take time to get this old taste. So far in my life I feel it, that one, and telling my life experience, Mataji and Prabhuji. So it's very blessed journey begin, Prabhuji. Nobody miss this journey. Please keep it up, carry on, please. I humble request to all of you. I know so far we are here and there, but at least make some effort to serve the Lord, remember the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol, Mataji.
Very good.
Horrible, Prabhuji. And other thing is, one thing, if a counter, if you have a counter, then I'm not sure.
We do japa on the beats as much as possible.
Yeah.
Do japa on the tulsi beats.
But
Sometimes,
it's a Prabhuji, sometimes, the beginner or where we go out, no?
but still we carry our beats.
Okay.
Sometimes there are new inventions, but let us not stick to the new inventions. Always keep carrying your.
Okay, sorry, Prabhuji, because it's before somebody told us, I thought, okay, sorry, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So even in the initial times, even we were told like that, giving small content, but it is always recommend. Prabhupada says always use beats, chant only beat. Wherever you go, you keep the chanting beats on your hand and then keep chanting inside. It doesn't matter wherever you go to the shopping or you go to some other places or picnic. Always you need to see your hand is in the bag, beat bag. So that way we do not have to be shy in front of anyone, and no one is our friend. Only Krishna is our friend, and chanting beats is our life. So in such a way, we maintain our life.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I
Thank
want
you.
to
Hare
add
Krishna,
something on
Prabhuji.
this.
Very nice. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, and people should be shy to be always on the phone, not to be chanting, I think.
Yes,
People are always on the phone. Instead of that, if they can carry the bag, chanting bag, it will be nice.
I know, Mataji, that's
Hari
That's such a
true.
Bol.
good
But
point, guys,
we
Mataji. Such a
believe
good
the size
point.
okay, but the whoever other family members or something, they when you taking or they say it, I don't know how to say it, but they say it in a way like we're doing something wrong.
yeah. So, yeah, some people ask like, do you have got something? New people to your hand, something like this. Some wound has happened, but it is no. We just simply, frankly say we are doing japa, so that they will also understand. They don't speak nonsense things later on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they get used to it. Yes, yes, Prabhuji. You true
everyone
is
comes.
really true. When I used to do the japa, they said, "Oh, you don't have anything to do. Just japa. You got so much time." And I said, "Look, I'm not telling you anything too different, and then you do whatever you like to do, but I want to do my japa."
One thing, it would also stop us to speaking nonsensible things, and also it will stop other people speaking nonsense to us. And if they try to come and speak to us, so we have got Japan saying that I am doing Japan, so we can just check them. So not to consider. Otherwise, prasangam ajaram pasam atmanaha kavayo viduhu. Prasangam, it is prasangam, it will entangle us to this material world. We don't take part into that prasanga. So that way, chanting beats helps us, and it also everyone whoever sees, they will also get inspiration from us. It's a model. Yadyaja charati shrestha tatta deve toranaraha. Okay, so
Very nice, Prabhu. Very nicely said. Yes.
Yeah, Prabhu, I have to really agree with you. Like, I try to listen to everything you say deeply, and sometimes I take it on board. Sometimes, unfortunately, I still fall for the same problems.
we
And
we do
yeah,
not
no,
discuss the problems. I think are the problems, and just only is like just Krishna and keep chanting. And though thoughts are keep coming, I wanted to share my problems and my things. If we try to find solutions from someone else, we don't get the solutions. We have to still carry out our duty. It doesn't matter whatever other people are speaking. Only Krishna only gives us that. We only know that what to be done by the Krishna's that Smriti, Mattaha Smriti Jnanam Apohanam. Krishna gives that knowledge. So simply keep chanting, do whatever needs to be done. No need to discuss with others about our problems. When we discuss problems, problems will be multiplied more. It will put on our pressure on the mind. Instead, if we keep chanting it, and the problems will be subsided, and we'll be getting enough knowledge from Krishna how to solve smoothly and calm down like that.
Yeah.
In this point, Mataji Prabhuji, I want to share one thing. If we did it, like a Vaishnava avatar, I want to say like that, if we did it negotiated with the, gossiping for the, the devotees, not only devotees, with the family circle, also friend circle, anywhere, Mataji, any human being, I want to say, let me say that. If you did something, it's not purposely, it's happened that day. That day's chanting is you're not gonna get any nice taste. That is my own realization. Trying to focus to get the that taste, but you will not get it because you had it offenses over there. So to
Yes,
get
that's
that,
true.
yeah,
Yes,
that is
Mataji.
my own realization.
Very
So
nicely said, Mataji.
yeah,
If we did knowingly or unknowingly, if we make some kind of things, either through the words or the activities, but we may not have noticed it, immediately we could see in the japa. Otherwise, if
japa,
we,
yes.
how
Yeah,
we are
I
feeling
found
that
it
way.
in Japa is effect Prabhuji in my life journey since I know about this journey, and if I did something like that, somehow while you're doing chanting, you will feel it that that offenses. I want to say that mistake, you will get the test. Oh, I did it. That's why it's not getting the proper chanting. Trying to focus, it's gonna be lose focus. So that day is your chanting is like a number of counter is moving like that.
Yes, Mataji, that's true.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we got Javed Mataji, hands raised. Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Mataji. I'm so sorry I missed your class, but I'll catch up on the recording. And I caught the tail end when I joined. And I'm a bit like, my question is similar to Jagruti Mata's as well, because I have got a counter, so I use it in the car when I'm driving or anything. Is that not right for me to do? Secondly, you say we have to sometimes carry the beads everywhere with us, even in gatherings or whatever. But when we are chanting in gatherings, our mind is then focused elsewhere anyway. So what's the use? That's my question. And then other people they feel, oh, this person is showing off and things. And I don't know. What are your thoughts? What should we be doing? Thank you.
Also, can I please add one more question? What I actually do. I chant with Srila Prabhupada. I put in my headphone, 16 rounds, and I chant loudly. Also, in the evening, while I'm listening and I'm chanting. Is that also acceptable, Prabhuji?
Yes, it is acceptable, Mataji. But chanting with the devotees, other devotees who are present personally, that is more effective. So Prabhupada there, we think that Prabhupada is not there. Of course, we do it, that is good. But doing with the devotees, because devotees are watching, we will keep our attention on our chanting and japa. And if there are something, then other devotees would try to help us.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
So that's why we need, that is kind of devotee, Vaishnavas association is desired for that purpose. Jayaved Mataji. So with regards to the japa and the offenses, so here in the Adi Leelas, Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, 7th chapter. So I think Chaitanya Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he described elaborately on this particular one. Just only offenses. He highlighted so much half of this chapter. offenseless chanting of the holy names. And again, this is offenses. There are 10 offenses that every day we read in the morning before the japa. We do not criticize anyone at the same time. We do not comment also. We do not blaspheme. We do not discriminate others as well. So these are the few things. So it is offenses just like a mad elephant, which will ruin all our devotional life. So that is also one thing we need to be very careful about it. Sometimes unknowingly we may try do it, but it is not a mistake, but other people may take it something other way. So that is also we need to be make sure to whom we are dealing with. There are a few things, and also
Prabhuji, can I ask one question?
yes, Mataji.
Regarding a offense, even though we try to tolerate sometime, even the other devotees or whenever we go out or something,
Yeah,
and sometimes we can see they doing unfair to us, like, the other people doing it, they doing favoritism, like
yes,
doing favor or something, even though you're doing everything correctly, but by mistake, if something, and they, because we are the soft, they telling us front of everybody. And also I know we need to ignore that's was Krishna said, right?
yes,
But sometimes still as a human being, by mistake, out of anger, just said it, and that offense, how to reduce that offense, and
yeah,
how to stop. I try my so much best, but it's sometimes you just come out of the mouth
yeah. There are
and
four
don't
things,
realize
Mataji.
it.
So for your circumstances, there are four things. One Krishna speaks, one Brahma speaks, so one Lord Shiva speaks, one statement. So we remember, and also Parikshit Maharaj is one of the example of it, how to act and react. If one person is trying to curse and scold you, Tirskrutaha Viprabdaha Saptaha Kiptaha Hatavapi Tasyaha na prati Tasyaha tat na pratikurvanti tad bhaktaha prabhopihi. Even other people are saying and doing such kind of offensive words or something, we need to be tolerant. And tasyaha na pratikurvanti, no counteractivity or no anger or no opposite speakings like that. So just simply tolerate. That is one statement. Tolerate. Titikshavaha and Karunikaha. And we need to be kind to them and compassionate on top of other people, because Brahma says one statement. Pradabdeha karmadusho dhrasayah parodayenadpita hrudrujo anisham parandhruktehi vidhunti arundhatha tan mavadit daivadan bhavid vidaha. Because when some people speak with so much of desires in their heart, and it will be very offensive to the opposite people, and then those words will go and pierce the heart of opposite person. In such circumstances, if we are there to receive such kind of harsh words towards us, then Brahma says, just be tolerant, do not act, because by their harsh words, they are already destined to be destroyed. They're already destined to be destroyed. I'll just share this particular shloka. It is very beautiful to see it. I think it is four, five. Is that 4? It's not 45.
But also Krishna said, Prabhuji, you have to have your own self-respect, otherwise is nobody respect you.
That is not, that is where your people fall into the illusion. That is the main problem. That is called
Okay.
ego.
Yeah, that's was,
That is,
that's, I
it is
don't
my,
understand. That's why, yes.
for people who think that this is myself, like, yes, this is yatsанubhande sadehagehe mamahamichura dhuragrahanam pumsam sudorum vasopi puryam bhaje majate bhagan padabhyam. And who has got self-respect, for them the Lord is very, very far away. Even though he is in their heart, the Lord is very, very far away. Yatsanubhande sadehagehe mamahamichura dhuragrahanam pumsam sudorum vastopi puryam bhaje matite bhagan padabhyam. So for them, the Lord is. So we should not, that's why trunadapi sunichena tarorapi sahishnana amanena manadena kirtaneya sada harihi. Sometimes we may grown up in an environment where self-respect is more prominent. But we have to give up that self-respect from our side. That is the main problem for many of the people suffering. Self-respect, we should not have any self-respect. Of course, we are not the bodies, we are the spirit souls. And if you are discriminating based on the bodily level, Guha Saiva Nadeha Manini, Lord Shiva says, Pratyudhuma Prashanaya Abhivadanam, Vidiyate Sadhu Mitaha Sumadhyame, Pranyai Parasmai Purushaya Chetasa, Guha Saiva Nadeha Manini. Not to the bodies, we do not give respect to the bodies, we respect the spirit souls and the Lord who is residing in the heart of all the living entities. That way we have to look at it, and that way we have to respect, not based on the body, because I'm beautiful, because I'm strong, because I'm the man or woman, you're beautiful, or that is not the qualifications to give respect.
And what about at work also? Same thing, Prabhuji?
Yes, you at work,
Everywhere.
at a matter of duty, we simply answer to the questions. We should not maintain that aham, this is this is Devhuti Mother speaks one particular. She mentions yo avagraha aham mameti iti etesmin yojitasvaya atame sammoha abakrastum. She mentions because all this aham mameti yo avagraha aham mameti, this is avagraha aham mameti, it is me. Even at the workplace, so we would be seeing so many things, conversations, you have done something wrong, pointing out, but we need to be not, we never mention, whenever we write statements, speaking to other people, we never use you. Whenever we try to use you and I, that is not the problem. Sorry, that is the main problem. When we just remove I and you from the any particular things, then we make the problem is separate from you and me. For
Then
example,
we and us, right? We and us is good, right?
Yeah, even we use only the problem. Actually, for example, this particular object, this particular task, it requires, this is the solution. This is the problem, this is the solution. I and me are both are separate from the problem and solution. And at work, we need to make sure that we never use I and you. If you
Okay,
use
then
I and you,
how can I use it? Then how can I use it? Like example, if I'm at work,
yes.
and if I
For
sorry,
example,
is it like I not made a mistake, but is how can I say it in a nicer way?
Yes, that is problem as, for example, you think that you have done a mistake. Yeah, for example, instead of writing I'm a man, instead of writing I'm a man, you have written I am a woman, and then it is mistake, something. But actually, when representing to convey such kind of things, actually it is meant to be woman, not meant to be man. That one we mentioned, that we do not say that I have made mistake, because we never meant to make mistake, and other people not meant to receive such kind of mistakes as well. It is not their problem, it is not our problem also. It is something has happened, it is the problem is different, and we are out of the problem. That one we need to make sure. Most of the times we make problems at work because we use I and you. We don't use it. As long as we skip these two things, we are out of the problems. Problem is different, solution is different.
I completely agree with you, Prabhu. Like what you say, like sometimes, like say for example, if you have an idea and then you can share it as a generic idea instead of saying I think this or my opinion is.
We do not say I think. So sometimes
yeah.
depends on the circumstances. This problem may be resolved in this particular way. In such a way, I would think. But I do not put myself, I think like that. It may be one of the solution like that.
But
And
sometimes in work, you're actually expected to share your opinion and to own it and basically to have ownership of what you're saying.
yes,
Or
so we do
accountability.
not take one. That is the again, ownership is the problem. Many people, if we say something, we just because based on our constitutional position, I have to report to my manager. Manager asked me something to do it. I just put the solution in front of the manager. So
Okay.
now what side? I won't want it because I have it because I did it because me to do it. That way, problem and solution in front of the manager.
Okay. That's really
Otherwise, we do not take any ownership. So sometimes in the
An
corporate
example,
industry,
Prabhuji. Sorry.
yes,
Okay. No,
yes,
you
Mataji.
finish you.
Yeah, mostly we see not only the any industries, everywhere day-to-day dealings are also like that. Even in the home also, it is the same conception. It is not that I and you. It is the problem and the solution. What is the solution required for the problem? That's all. Sometimes you did it and you haven't done it. I did it. I did not do it. Many people think like that. It is not I and you. Because what is the problem, actual problem? It is healthy thing that for healthy thing, this is the thing to be eaten. And this is the problem, this is the medicine to be taken. That is it. It is not I said, you have to take it, you have to listen. These are the causes of the problems in the home or in our life. Until they have got that one, they cannot come out of their entanglement. Still, they are in the mode of ignorance. We never ever use I and you.
I agree, totally agree, Prabhuji, what you're saying. But like I said, sorry.
It is just a kind
I
of
said it
use it
again.
for that environment.
It's a so bad habit is I and you using. Even though I don't want to use it, but still I'm using it. Uh, how to rid of that is very difficult, I think, because it's so used to with it, right? Like example at work, if somebody patient said, "Oh, I give it to you," and you put it somewhere, how to a small example is how
Yeah.
shall I put it in other way?
So, for example, he has given a phone. I have to keep it somewhere. So,
Hmm.
how do I say instead of saying that? So the phone was meant to be here, but somewhere or other it was kept in this particular place. So only we say only up to that one. I am the only reason. It is not our meant to be to keep the phone there. We do not point out to ourselves or to the others. We just simply say the problem. If it is forgetfulness, we say the forgetfulness. But for that, we do not have to worry about that I have made a mistake. In this world, no one make any mistakes wantedly, purposefully. It happens because of the nature. For that one, we are not the cause. It is the remembrance and forgetfulness. Krishna gives that matta smritir apohanam cha, matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha. So Krishna gives that intelligence. We do not have to worry about it. This is aham mama abhiman kamalobadibihi malaihi vitam yada manushuddham adhukkam asukam samam. This is the one has to come out of those things. Aham mama. It is not me doing it. It is remembrance and forgetfulness comes from Krishna according to our activities as well. And here, this is one of the statements I was trying to say here. Lord Brahma speaks for these statements. He speaks to Lord Shiva saying that, I think it is 46th shloka. पृथग्दीह कर्मदृशो धुराशयाः परोदयेनार्पितौ हृद्रुजो अनिशं परान् धृक्तैः विधुन्ति अरुन्धः तान् मावदीत् दैववदान् भविद्विदः. So they are killed by the Daivavan. And Tan Ma Avadit, we should not take any revenge on them. We do not take any revenge on them. Persons who observe everything with differentiation, who are simply attached to fruitive activities, who are mean-minded, who are always pained to see flourishing condition of others, and who thus give distress to them by uttering harsh and piercing words, have already been killed by providence. Thus, there is no need for them to be killed again by an exalted personality like you, O Lord Shiva. Likewise, Brahma says. Further, in the next concept, the sequence of that one, यस्मिन् यदा पुष्करनाभमाय धुरन्तया स्पृष्टदीयः पृथग्दृशः कुर्वन्ति तत्र हि अनुकम्पया कृपां न साधो दैवबलात् कृते क्रमम्. We should not simply live there. And Brahma says, my dear Lord, if in some places materialists who are already bewildered by the insurmountable illusory energy of the Supreme Godhead sometimes commit offenses, a saintly person with compassion does not take this seriously, knowing that they commit offenses because they are overpowered by the illusory energy. He does not show his prowess to counteract them. So these are very, how we need to be tolerant and simply show compassionate and kind to the other people who are offense towards us. Show kindness, but that is where we just try to fight with that nature. This is one statement. So here, that's why Krishna always asks the manah prasadaha saumatyam. That is, always one's mind needs to be calm and quiet. And also, he says, Anudvekaram vakyam satyam priyam hitam chayat swadhyah tapascha swadhyayah. Likewise, it is Vangmayam tap uchyate. Krishna says that one in the, I think in the 17th chapter of Bhagavadgita. Vangmayam tap uchyate. So here, shloka. Okay. Astel. देवद्विज गुरु प्राज्ञा पूजनम शौचम आर्जवम brahmacharyam ahimsa cha shariram tap uchyate. This is the activities of the body. Activities of the words anudvekaram vakyam satyam priya hitam chayet swadhyayah abhyasanam chaiva vangmayam tap uchyate. This is the austerity of the speech. When we speak to the others, we need to be very humble and always truthful, and it should be pleasing to the others. Sometimes if we needed to speak the truth, if it is painful to us, we do not speak that truth. Okay, again, there are further levels of going into dharma, of what to speak truth and what not to speak, when not to speak the truth. Okay, so but as much as possible, speech consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to the others, and also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. So these are the ways of when we speak or when we receive the harsh words. When we speak nicely, and we give respect to all others, but we do not expect any respect for ourselves. Amanena manadena kirtaniyah sada harihi. In the 16th chapter, first 63rd 3 slokas. So Krishna described here. One is the Nati Manita. So Nati Manita is one of the Na Atimanita, expectation of the honor. So Na Atimanita, we do not expect any respect from anyone, but we give respect to all others. This is the quality of a Vaishnava. Titikshivaha Karunikaha Suhridaha Sarvadehinam Ajata Sattravasanta Ajata Satrava Santaha Sadavaha Sadhu Bhoshanaha. Vaishnava qualities are always respect all others and treat everyone good, but we do not treat ourselves, our body. But we are a spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna. We are meant to tolerate things and keep it going on. I do not want to be disturbed and just chanting Hare Krishna Mahaman. Kirtaniyaha Sada Harihi. Let everything go as they are. I let me chant. So if they are scolding me, that doesn't matter to me. So and they're criticizing me, that doesn't matter to me. They're criticizing body and words, something like that. But they do not see what is in my heart. Okay, that these kind of reflections one needs to follow. And a similar kind of statement here, again in the fifth shloka, here Lord Shiva speaks, Sati quits her body, and here Lord Shiva says, Tataribihi. Tataribihi navitite silimukaihi sete aditango hrudayena dhuyita swanam yata vakridhyam dhuruptebihi jivanishim tapiti marmataditaha. Lord Shiva says to Sati, if one is hurt by the arrows of an enemy, one is not as aggrieved as when cut by the unkind words of the relative, for such a grief continues to rend one's heart day and night. So this is one kind of angle. Diva nisham tappiti marmataditaha. Marmataditaha is one whose feelings are hurt, deep in the heart. So that's why sometimes whenever our relatives are speaking, it is in our nature. They speak with so much of raga and dvesha, those kind of things. We need to tolerate, understanding that they are under the influence of material energy of the Lord. Yasmin yada pushkarena maya. And when we are speaking, we need to speak very humbly and gently, even though they speak harsh. Knowing that how the word would pierce the heart of the opposite person. This is Vaishnavas. They know they take the pain of other people's and they understand the pain of other people's. This is compassionate Vaishnava. Then Shrestha Mataji mentioned, Trunadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Sahishnana, Amanina Manadena, Kirtaniyaha, Sadaharihi. So that is very beautiful shloka that we learn from Sikhamritam, Sikshastakam. Anything else rather say from Mataji you wanted to share?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. So, like, I'm really, because obviously it's such deep level. Like when we hear Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying like that, in the context of it, like it's like Radharani speaking. So, you know, she's speaking. It's her words to Krishna, really. That, you know, however he treats me, but that prayer is such high level. And then on the other hand, you have something like Krishna saying to Arjuna, you know, you have to raise above all you have to have your self-respect as a Kshatriya, otherwise you lose it.
Yeah, there is one line, Mataji. So one line is the line, transcendent line. So Arjuna was on the material plane, that is where his questions and inquiries. But above the line, Radharani's those things, anger or anything, even opposing to Krishna, there is a line, transcendent line. Arjuna is who is under the line, progressing toward the spiritual path. And above the line, Radharani, Uddhava, they're all speaking in different level. That is transcendental.
So then, say for example, I'm just saying this, I say like what you know, one of the work situations, if we allowed ourselves, eventually that's going to end up in we're allowing someone to abuse us, if that makes sense.
We do not allow others to abuse. We just give the explanations and reasons. but we do not counteract. So there are the difference between the counteraction and explanation and giving reasons.
Yes, I agree with Mataji and Prabhuji as well, but is Prabhuji trying to say is Mataji you right as well, like the we allowed people think you are you or me or sorry again I see used it. I'm not
Right.
sure how to say it, like that we uh like say it is soft or something, and then people just abuse, like Mataji said. Yes, and but Prabhuji saying we have to say it but different way to say it.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Masaji, that is right.
Yeah, but is that's what I'm saying, Prabhuji, is because you got a high level of spiritual, and is maybe it's nothing to do with the spiritual also, but is how to say it positive way,
Yes.
and how to say it right ways. That way we don't get abused, and is we need a practice for that, I think.
Yes. So first of all, why I am put up into that particular position? That is the first thing. Second thing, is there any possibility for me to remove myself from that place? That is the first solution. Second solution is, no, it is your duty to be there, so I cannot escape. Now what is my right duty and what I should be doing? And that is the second thing. And I will be executing my activity based on the order of my manager. And what manager says, I will simply carry out. And if manager is not acting properly, then what I should do? But we simply tolerate, because I cannot do anything opposite to the manager. It will give more problems. Simply tolerate. In due course of time, he will change himself. If the manager is harsh towards his team, then we simply tolerate with a simple smile and gentle answers. That will solve. If we try to counteract it, the problem will go bigger and bigger, and on one day we may leave the team or the company or frustration and reporting so many things, and we will lose the peace of mind. The simple solution is it is a very simple and light and very high level. It is high thinking. That is a simple smile, and keep going on. Do not counteract such kind of work. I know it is very difficult and painful, but simply tolerate. For time being, it is by the destiny we are meant to receive such kind of things. So here, that's why नवयं क्लेशि बीजानि यत् स्युः पुरुषर्षभा पुरुषं तं विजानीम वाक्यभेद विमोहिताः केचिद् विकल्पवसन आहुरात्मनमात्मनः दैवम् अपरे कर्म स्वभावम् अपरे प्रभुम्. Dharma speaks to Parikshit Maharaj. Different people speaks. These are the causes for their problems. And oh Parikshit, I am bewildered. How can Dharma will be bewildered? Dharma cannot be bewildered. The personified religion in the form of bull cannot be bewildered. But Dharma says that even though the Kali Purusha is beating him, beating Dharma, then still it does not witness the Kali Purusha is the only problem for his making him wounds or the pains. It does not point to the directly whoever is hitting. It says, Kechit Vikalpavasana Ahuratma Namatmanaha Daivam Apare Karma Swabham Apare Prabhum. Some people say Daiva, some people say Swabhava, some people say Karma. Like that, oh, Parikshit, these are the statements of great people, but you just decide whatever needs to be done. Then Parikshit understands the situation. It is none other than Dharma itself, personified Dharma. Dharmam Bravish Dharmadhno Dharmosh Rusharopadhruk. Yad Adharmakasthanam Suchakasyapi Tad Bhavet. If you point out to the people whoever is the perpetrator, then that adharma principles also apply to me, because I'm pointing to that. This is very nicely described in the first canto, 17th chapter. By here, look at these statements by Dharma here. So, केचित् विकल्पवशन आहुरात्मा namatmanah daivam apare karma subham apare prabhum. Here, Bull is speaking, Dharma is speaking. Some philosophers who deny all sorts of duality declare that oneself is responsible for his personal happiness and distress. Others say that superhuman powers are responsible, while yet others say the activity is responsible. And the gross materialists maintain that nature is the ultimate cause. So Prabhupada has given detailed description here for happiness and distress. I'm not going through all these things, but later on, time is already at 9:50. And further, he says that, oh, sage among kings, judge yourself by thinking over all this with your own intelligence. Then Parikshit says, Dharmam bhravishi dharmadno, evam dharme pravadati sasamrad bhisattamaha. This is Sota Goswami is mentioning, and here Parikshit says, Dharmam bhravishi dharmadno, dharmosha rusharopadhra. Yed adharmakah, yed adharmakrutah sthanam, suchikastyapi tad bhavet. O king, the king said, O you who are in the form of a bull, you know the truth of religion, and you are speaking according to the principle that the destination intended for the perpetrator of irreligious acts is also intended for one, is also intended, carefully read this, is also intended for one who identifies the perpetrator. You are no other than the personality of religion. So because of these reasons, in the past, so many people, the devotees, even though they have gone through so many troubles, they never pointed it out to the perpetrators, because they know the real religion, what is the truth. We never point out to the person who is a perpetrator or who is abusing, like that. So if you read these three verses, first canto, chapter 17, shlokas 17 and 18, and text 22. So these three shlokas, read translation and purport scrutinizingly again and again. Even Jesus Christ, he was not pointing out, and instead he was showing compassion on other people who are crucifying him. So this is how the devotees would go, because if we pointing out or counteract, it will exaggerate the situation. We will be entangled more and more into this problem. We simply keep going on. This is jnana vairagyuktena bhaktitena chatmana paripasthiti udasinam prakritim cha hataujasam. Jnana and vairagya, detachment and the knowledge, bhakti tena, and devotional service to Krishna. When we carry out these three activities perpetually, gradually, systematically, then paripasthiti udasinam prakritim cha hata ojasam, then nature does not show its strength on the devotee. Okay, these are very statements, hard, bold statements. That's why Krishna says, my devotee never perishes. He simply tolerates all these small things. Matra spashastha kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkadaha agamapayuno anityaha tam titikshasva bharata. Just tolerate a little bit for some time, my dear Arjuna. Likewise, Krishna teaches, simply tolerate for a moment. But that moment, the few moments, whenever either it is abuse or pointing out or mistake, if you simply tolerate for that moment, you have escaped the greatest calamities of sequence of problems. If we have not got that much of patience there, we have to wait for so many other problems further down. That's why here Dharma is saying that Parikshit Maharaj is also saying that. See, the irreligious acts is also the principle, the destination is intended for the perpetrator, so that means he will go to the hell. That is one. And the same principle that acts is also intended for one who identifies the perpetrator. If I say that he is the thief will go to the jail according to his karma, because I have pointed him as a thief. I will also have to go through that religious. So the principle is identified, one who identifies the perpetrator. And it is very deep statement. Sometimes we may hear and forget it, but we need to remember this one. For that one, you recite this shloka again and again. When you recite, you will remember the translation also. So you never be pointing out to any people, whoever is the abuser right now.
So, Prabhu, like, I understand everything that is being said in this verse, but then there's so many other things where Krishna says the difference. Like, say, for example, when the Draupadi's thing is happening, he says that we should stand up to injustice. We shouldn't stay quiet. Like he
There, yes, that is situation. There, Vidra suggests in the level of father. Vidra is like a father. He has got authority to chastise the son. That is one thing. Bhishma is the authority. Dronacharya is the authority. Krupacharya is the authority. And Dhritarashtra is the authority. They're all their father level. And here, when it comes to Yudhishthira, and here Yudhishthira, he is just opposite party. And he does not say what Duryodhana is doing. And Yudhishthira says, but Yudhishthira did not open his mouth. And he simply carried out what needs to be done. Even though Draupadi asked in that situation, in that hall, whether you have been defeated in the gambleness, later on you put me stake in the later on, or first you put me stake in the game, and then later on you have carried out further things. Tannodi, Nannodina, Nannodi, Tannodina. There is one good statement in the Mahabharata. So one has there, who could answer that solely answer to that question? Only Yudhishthira could answer. Bhishma Deva knows, but he did not open that one, his mouth on that particular point. He again he directed towards Yudhishthira only. So there, authorities are the only one to take charge of it. I cannot comment anything on that particular circumstance because I'm just watching from top to bottom. And Draupadi, even though looking at her husband, she did not point out Dharmaraja one thing because she knows that is her. She is protecting Dharma. Draupadi, again, I'm saying, Draupadi did not point out towards the Dharma. And that Dharma, you are wrong. She did not put. She understands. And then she asked, now Dharma is like that. Now only Krishna only can help her. It is not Bhima, Arjuna, Dharma. Only Krishna can do.
So if injustice happens, then we have to seek shelter of Krishna to resolve that. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, in all times and circumstances, only Krishna needs to help us. And we take shelter of Krishna only, not by any others. Because Draupadi protected Dharma without pointing out Dharma, she protected Dharma. Because of that is also one reason that Krishna came there to rescue her.
Okay, one other thing. Say, for example, somebody's on a jury and then their role is to look at the evidence and say if this person is guilty of a crime or not that crime. Yeah. So someone's on the jury. So then, how does this statement? You basically, that's their role. They have to say whether they have to look at the evidence and say whether somebody's.
Yeah, that goes here. It is again materialistic things. So one person, there is no if devotee is there, he would mention what has been gone, what object has been stolen, and whom he think is the suspected. So, but that only he would mention suspected, but he would not. If it's a devotee, he would not pointing out. He wanted the justice. That's all.
Yeah.
But not pointing out to anyone else, but he will report it as a matter of duty.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Very nicely, you have explained so beautifully, Prabhuji, especially for day-to-day basis, when what you have explained is very, very, we can relate, and we can also you put it in practice in day-to-day, and also we can teach our kids, like when they come from school, they too will have issues with friends, and I'm sure you too have children, and you must be teaching them all these things, and they will be turning out to be very beautiful kids in the society for sure. But when it comes to some things, like for example, someone is kind of abusing a girl, for example, in India nowadays, it has become such a bad thing. So in front of our eyes, if something is wrong, for example, if I'm traveling in a bus and a public transportation in India, and if a boy is kind of doing some mistakes and trying to trouble a girl, will I be just looking at it and just seeing and do nothing, or should I actually act upon that at that moment, Prabhuji?
So this is very natural, Mataji. It is very materialistic and either in the mode of passion or ignorance, only those levels. So why that girl is going in that way? That is first question. And the second thing, are there no other alternatives? And then if there are no other alternative means it is meant for her to receive, because she had got different kinds of conceptions previously. Now she is experiencing those through. So these are the reasons we could expect, but not otherwise. Otherwise, she would not be in that particular position. Other people would not be disturbing her as well.
Oh, but Prabhu, that is really victim. That's like victim shaming, because the girl has the girl, say she's going to work, or that's her, like that's how she supports her family, or there's so many
Yes,
situations.
that is a small window that we see, but in a longer window, before past life and what is going to happen, there is a huge window, so many lifetimes. That is Smarandhir Manuchwasam Sharmakim Nama Vindhate. So the living baby in the womb, she remembers all this previous 100 Tatra Labdha Smutirdhaivad Karma Janma Setadbhuvam, 100 lifetimes of past times, remembering all those things. Smaran Dirgham Anuchwasam Sharma Kim Nama Vindhate. How can anyone will be very peaceful? That's why as soon as he takes birth, he'll forget everything. But he knows that there is a past karma. They will be coming into this life. Some karmas are in the like a seed, some are in the fructifying. We are experiencing those things. But when we are engaged in the devotional service, gradually all these seeds and everything will be fried out. They would not sprout and they would not influence. This is Prakritincha Hatavojasam. They would not show any influence on top of us. But we need to be simply tolerate and keep carrying on. First of all, this complete surrender, when does that come? When we have got complete Shraddha. If I know that I'm definitely going to die and I want to go back to Godhead, then why still I'm just working here and all this staying in this home and everything else? Because I got some desires and I got attachments. It is yataghav nasi protaha tantyam baddhadama bihi. Vaktantyam baddha bihi. Vahanti dhalimeshituhu. So this is Narada Muni says to Yudhishthira, like a cow is having a noose thread, and again there is a long thread which is tied to the pole. It cannot go, it cannot be escaped. It is now controlled by thread. Likewise, yatha gavo nasi protaha tantyam bhaddha dama bihi. Vaktantyam baddha nama bihi. Vaktantyam. By the Vedic injunctions, your living entity is now controlled. Like the karmic, there are so many of rules and the Vedic injunctions. Vahanti balimeshituhu. Narada Muni describes in the first canto, I think 12th or 13th chapter, I think somewhere 13th chapter. He describes to Yudhishthira. So I think here let us go and see how these things happen. Yeah.
So basically everything, like say the fact that we have to go to a job, this is all part of our previous karma. And even if, like, as you know, say for a devotee that, you know, they start understanding all these things, and they still have to, you know, obviously the desires naturally through chanting they'll become less anyway. So they're just basically, they're just, for a devotee, they're just literally just chanting to basically get out of this world, and obviously to reduce their desires and their, you know, all these seeds and everything from fructifying.
Yeah. So the simple thing, there are so many things. Keep chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, tolerate, keep chanting. That is the only simple solution. In due course of time, everything will be nullified. Okay, okay, Mataji. So we are a few minutes past 10 o'clock. It is very late.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for the answer. Yeah, I can completely understand that.
Yes,
Hare
we
Krishna,
look at
Prabhuji.
this
Thank you.
particular shloka, Mataji.
Yes,
It gives all kinds of answers.
yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been late for you all. Yes, Prabhuji. We must end the session today. It's too late. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so can I request all devotees kindly do 3 loud Hari Bols to Dina Shrestha Mataji. So Mataji is having a young family and looking after the family, but still she managed to do it with so much of sincere efforts. And we need to appreciate her enthusiasm and preparation. Can I request everyone to do 3 loud Hari Bols to Dina Shrestha Mataji, please?
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol. Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari
Thank you
Bol.
so much, Dina Shrestha Mataji.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. It's very nice. And thank you, Dina Mataji. I missed your today's class, but it's still, you said so many things afterwards. It's so nice, Mataji, and really helpful day to day, Prabhuji. I and Mataji both said it is day to day life. And I'm going to try to uh, reduce using the I knew.
Simply
Hare
told.
Krishna. Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
devotees. It's all glories to Srila Srila Prabhupada and our Amok Prabhuji and our association, because of the our Prabhuji guidance and up to
Yeah.
association, you know, it's up to here me to doing this one. Otherwise, I'm so sinful person so to do anything. So all glories to all of you, Mataji and Prabhuji. Whatever
Let,
I'm doing up to here. So Hare Krishna.
let's all say 3 Hari Bols to Amok Prabhuji as well.
That's
Hari
right.
Again.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
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 Hari
Hari
Bol.
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Hari Bol.
Guru Parampara.
Also to Swarup Prabhu, who made this association, we can also say Hari Bols to him. Yeah.
Hari Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari
Hari Bol.
Bol. Hare
Bol.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so thank you so much, Mataji. It is Srila Prabhupada is connecting all of us and Vaishnavas, devotees, Guru.
So,
So beautiful. Yes, Mataji, if you are happy to go to the next part, Mataji, Narasimha prayers.
yeah, sure, Prabhuji. Shall I do, or since someone wants to do, Prabhuji?
It is your wish, Mataji. So how you
So
want
yeah,
to
I will do
do
it. I don't mind to. I will do it, Prabhuji. I was missing for the Gaur Aarti today at home, so I would love to do it. Thank you.
Is it okay for me to follow you, Mataji?
Yes, sure, Prabhuji. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय.
Jai.
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
प्रहलाद लाद दाहिने.
Prahlad Lad Daine.
हिरण्याकाशीपूर्वक्षः
हिरण्यकाशीपूर्वक्षया
शिलातङ्कनखालाये
शीलाटङ्कानखालाये
इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो
इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो
यतो यतयामि ततो नरसिंह
यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहो
बाहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो
बाहिर्नरसिंहो नरसिंहो
नरसिंहमादिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे
तव करकमलबरे नाखाम् अद्भुत शृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृत नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमल
कमलवरे
बरे
नखाम
नखाम अद्भुत
अद्भुत
श्रृंगार दल कैरियन प्रभु जी प्लीज दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु
हिरण्यकशिपु
तनुभृङ्गा
तनुभृङ्गम्
केशवधृत
केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा
जय
जय जगदीश
जगदीश
हरे
हरे
जय
जय
जगदीश
जगदीश
हरे
हरे जय
जय
जगदीश
जगदीश
हरे
हरे
केशवधृता नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय
जय
जगदीश
जगदीश
हरे
हरे
जय
जय
जगदीश
जगदीश
हरे
हरे जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद
प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
सर्व विघ्न विनाशक नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय
जय
भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय
जय
जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की जय
जय
निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे
हरि
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 बोल
बोल
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण
Very nicely done, Mataji and Prabhuji.
वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुव एव च
सिन्धुवदेव च
पतितनां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो
नमो
नमः
नमः
अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की जय
जय
सामवेद भक्तविंद की जय निताय
जय
गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि
हरि
बोल
बोल
आज की आनंद की जय थैंक यू
Hare
so much for giving me
Krishna.
this wonderful opportunity
Very nice,
Amak
Mataji.
Prabhuji Really blessed. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hari Bol.
Krishna.
So thank you so much, dear devotees. Okay, if you are happy, we shall conclude our session for tonight. See you tomorrow morning.
Hari Bol.
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Bol.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare
Gauranga night,
Krishna. Hare Bol.
everyone. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody.